Andrews Tower, good morning. Angel Flight Bravo 02 ready for takeoff. Angel Flight Bravo 02, you're number 1 for takeoff. Runway 25, get aboard, boys.
Good evening. My name is J.R. Jim Zurak, also known as the Z-Man, and I am privileged to be your host and MC for this evening's production of Angel Wings. Having said that, allow me, if you will, to welcome you to our Villages for Veterans musical variety fundraiser. As we gather here this evening to honor all of the men and women who have honorably served in every branch of the armed forces, let us add the perspective that there are 130,000 heroes now interned in 25 military cemeteries located in 10 foreign countries around the world. To add some perspective, that is approximately the total number of residents of our entire Villages community. I would like every veteran and every spouse of these veterans who have served as members of America's Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, and Coast Guard, their respective National Guards, or possibly even our nation's newest branch, the Space Force, to stand together as they serve together to accept the recognition and applause for their service to our country. And I would ask you now to put the lights up and please stand. I think it is very significant to recognize that those who stayed at home bore as much of the burden of a war or of the veterans' time in service as did those that were actually serving. And I think that the families of those vets probably deserve as much, if not more, recognition than the actual vet themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the founder and president of the Villages for Veterans, Marie Bogdonoff. Marie, if you would, do not stand up, Marie, because I skipped a paragraph. There is a woman, her name is Marie Bogdonoff, in this room whose vision and determination to provide assistance for and to those men and women who have and are suffering as a result of their military service, and her name is Marie Bogdonoff. Why don't I simply allow Marie to share her visions with you on the screen, if you would, please.
My name is Marie Bogdonoff. I am the founder and CEO of Villages for Veterans. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for visiting our website. Over the last couple of years, many have asked us what brought us to this point in our organization. So today, I would like to take the time not only to share our mission with you, but our vision for the future as well. Our mission is to make sure that all veterans receive the tools and services that they need for their healing process. Our many programs do just that. They provide the support and assistance that these warriors desperately need. Our Service Dog program is designed to give these warriors the assistance in gaining a battle buddy that is there with unconditional love, to help them navigate their new environment, to give them the confidence to venture into a new world. Our mobility program provides all-terrain chairs. These vehicles help the veteran venture into their backyards, to go fishing, hunting, to be able to go to the beach, to do those things that they haven't been able to do since they sustained their injuries. Our Veterans in Need programs are there to provide veterans with workshops, with things that will help them transition into civilian life. A big part of this program is our Women Veterans program. We are there to give them the tools and the assistance so they can succeed. From our Service Dog program to our Mobility and Independence, to our Veterans in Need, and to our Women Veterans, these are all programs that are designed to help those veterans that are transitioning into civilian life. We urge you to visit our website often. Our programs are constantly changing, and the numerous events that we have offer great opportunities for people just like you. Maybe you can make the difference in the life of an injured veteran today. Thank you for your support.
Villages has attracted
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me now
any
again.
community in the nation. Nearly 20,000 call the Villages home.
And this week's Getting Results Award winner.
I guess I won't. Marie, you're not going to get introduced tonight.
Nonprofit make a difference in the lives of others who are less fortunate.
I fell and I fractured my leg, and so I have to go today to get a splint.
It seems nothing can slow Marie Bogdonoff down.
I think I can hop up there.
Not even a fractured leg.
This is going to be Ashley's Cottage. It's a transition home for homeless women veterans.
Especially when it comes to showing off her latest accomplishment.
So we are right here at the entrance. This is going to be the living room.
Right now, this home might need a little love.
We want to do a screen porch.
But you see, Bogdonoff has enough to share.
Yes, we certainly have a vision.
She's the founder of Villagers for Veterans, a nonprofit dedicated to helping severely injured veterans get the tools for independent living.
I don't know why I found the veterans. I don't know. I never raised a dollar before in my life.
Once it's renovated, this home will be one of Bogdonoff's proudest achievements. It will be home to 6 previously homeless women veterans.
I never knew that there were so many homeless women veterans because you don't really see them on the streets.
So what motivated Bogdonoff to start the nonprofit in 2015?
I'm not a veteran.
Well, it was a visit to Walter Reed Hospital.
I just knew that I needed to do something. I really wanted something. I wanted to make a difference.
Making a difference has meant giving away 33 mobility devices, sponsoring honor flights. She even helped build this home for a paralyzed veteran. And there are plans for another transitional home in Eustis. Finally, Villagers for Veterans sponsored 14 service dogs.
This is Liberty,
Mike Avery was the lucky
and
recipient
she's a sweetheart.
of Liberty, a golden doodle.
That charity is amazing. They literally just want to help veterans.
Bogdonoff was nominated for the new 6 Getting Results Award by Sarah Calione.
She's extremely giving and so deserving of this award, and I'm just thrilled that I could do this.
And just like the soldiers she's helped, Bogdonoff has a clear and well-defined mission: help where she can.
I can't help everybody, but if I can make a difference in some of the lives of some of our veterans, I think that my mission is complete.
So Bogdonoff is raising money to complete the multi-unit home you saw as a rendering in that story. We have more information on Villagers for Veterans on our website, clickorlando.com.
Guess what? You know, 3 times they either fire me or they ask me to do it correctly. Ladies and gentle people, allow me to, for the 3rd time, introduce the founder and president of Villages for Veterans, Marie Bogdonoff. Marie, if you would please stand to be recognized. I believe the appropriate next words you hope to hear are, "On with the show." Please put your hands together and welcome the Evolution Dancers to our stage. The Evolution Dance Troupe has been a premier performance group for many years in our village's community. You should be aware that they are always looking for men and women whose cardio requirements might require some development. Ladies and gentlemen, Evolution Dance. One of the most famous arias of all time is from Pagliacci. Italian translation is Clown. The aria Vesta la Giuva tells his story. This aria was recorded by Enrico Caruso. It is reported to be the first million-selling album in history. We are fortunate to have our own Caruso in the reincarnated body of Mark Steven Schmidt, aka the super tenor. Ladies and gentlemen, Vesta la Giuva, Mark, the stage is yours.
Recitar mentre preso da delirio non so più quel che dico e quel che faccio eppure troppo sforzati tu sei pagliaccio. Vesti la giubba e la faccia infarina. La gente paga e rider vuole qua e si alchin t'invola colombina ridi pagliaccio applaudirà tramutan lazzi lo spasmo ed il pianto in una smorfia il singhiozzo
Mark's ability to perform in a wide variety of musical genres is both rare and unique in the music world. We are indeed fortunate to have him share these talents with us this evening. For our country music lovers, we have searched the village's entertainment community for balladeers who will set your toes to tapping and put smiles on your faces. In the process of looking, the names of Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, and our own Doug Skinner and J. Allen Six came to the surface. The end result of our search was the discovery of the first platinum country album in history. Ladies and gentlemen, here are our platinum duet of Doug Skinner and J. Allen Six to sing Good-Hearted Woman. Take it away, boys.
a long time forgotten, dreams that just fell by the way. The good life he promised, it ain't what she's living today.
But she never complains about the bad things or the bad times they've done know. She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come.
She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. She loves him in spite of his ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. This good-hearted woman, loving the good time and man. He likes the nightlife, the bright lights, the good time and friends.
When the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again.
Lord, she don't understand him, but she does the best that she can.
This good-hearted woman, loving the good time and man.
She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they pass through this world hand in hand. This good-hearted woman, loving the good time and man. One more time. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. She loves him in spite of his Mickey Mouse ways she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. This good-hearted woman, loving a good time and man. This good-hearted woman, loving a good time and man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I heard about 25% of the West Florida people trying to keep applause to the beat, if you will. Gentlemen or outlaws, if you prefer, Waylon and Willie would be both smiling. Were they sitting in our front row this evening? We can only hope that at least their spirits might be. You did, in fact, great. Thank you. Well, we've tried arias and country to push your musical enjoyment button, so it would appear that all that might be left is to titillate your musical titillators is Broadway. When we speak of Broadway, the name that immediately comes to mind is that of Andrew Lloyd Webber. And when it comes to Mr. Webber, one of his biggest hits was and is Cats. In England, Cats ran for 9,000 performances, and in the USA ran for 7,500 performances in an 18-year run. The song Memory has been called the most recognized musical theater song of all time. We are pleased to welcome to our stage a woman whose Broadway career has allowed her to perform on stages throughout the USA and Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me bring Ruth Ann Pinky Bigley to our stage to perform the memorable closing number from Cats, Memory. Pinky, if you would.
Midnight, not a sound from the pavement as the moon lost her memory. she is smiling alone. In the lamplight, the withered leaves collect at my feet, and the wind begins to moan. Memory, all alone in the moonlight, I can smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I remember the times I knew what happiness was. Let the memory live again. Every street lamp seems to beat a fatalistic warning. Someone mutters and a street lamp sputters, and soon it will be morning. Daylight, I must wait for the sunrise. I must think of a new life, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory too, and a new day will begin. Burned out ends of smoky days, the stale cold smell of morning. The street lamp dies, another night is over, another day is dawning. Touch me, so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my days in the sun. If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness is. Look, a new day has begun.
One can only say thank you, Pinky. I am certain that all the Jellicoe cats in our village's community are viewing with jealousy. Mark Steven Schmidt and Dr. Linda Succi are a love story that would make even the young and restless writers envious. I've asked Mark and Linda to create a return to their wedding day about 1 year ago, which the Z people were privileged to attend, and share what might have been their first dance with all of us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. Mark Steven Schmidt and Mrs. Dr. Linda Succi dancing to Could I Have This Dance? Take it away, please.
I'll always remember the song we were playing the first time we danced, and I knew as we swayed to the music and held to each other, I fell in love with you. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner As we moved together, I knew forever you're all I'll ever need. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life?
There is an almost bittersweet irony that exists in our village's retirement community. During the first 4 months of this year, she who must be obeyed is back there, my wife, and I attended 3 funerals, 3 weddings. Mark and Linda's being one of the 3 weddings. The sorrow that was part of the 3 funerals seemed lessened by the joy and happiness that we also shared with the unions of our 3 villages' friends. Lost but certainly not forgotten in all of the above is the simple fact that Mark Stephen Schmidt married not only Dr. Linda Succi, but he also married the title holder of the Miss Florida Senior America 2022 Queen. We may yet learn to call him Mr. First Husband. May I ask our first husband to escort our Miss Florida Senior America to center stage for her and their recognition, please. I believe the term is beauty, style, and grace to be shared with us all. I'd like to now introduce a beautiful lady who it has been my privilege to work with for many years. Her name is and was Janet Maloney. It was about 10 years ago that my wife and I had the opportunity to act as chaperones for the first date of Ms. Janet Maloney and Mr. Bernie Brobst, a date that ultimately led to the Janet becoming Mrs. Janet Maloney Brobst. Enough about the tales of Bernie and Janet. I am convinced that the song that Janet chose for this evening's performance was not intended as part of any prenup agreement. Love Me or Leave Me was first introduced in 1928, has seen multiple successes and later releases by Bing Crosby, Doris Day, Nina Simone, and Ella Fitzgerald. Here with the contemporary version of Love Me or Leave Me is the always loved Mrs. Janet Maloney Brobst. Janet, if you would, please.
Hey, baby, won't you love me or leave me, or let me be lonely? You won't believe me, but I love you only. I'd rather be lonely than happy with somebody new. You think nighttime's the right time for hugging and a kissing, but nighttime is my time for just reminiscing. Regretting instead of forgetting with somebody new. I love no one unless that someone is you. I intend to be independently blue. I want your love, but I don't want to borrow, to have it today and then give it back tomorrow, 'cause my love is your love, no love for nobody else. Well, you know, relationships are usually not exactly 50-50. I'm sure many of us have been through where not quite equal, but you know what? when you're with someone you really want, close enough, right? You don't want to give it up. It's where you want to be. And it's the person that you want to be with. So that's it. You made your decision. And it's now happening with you. 'Cause I want no one unless that someone is you. You better know it, 'cause I intend to be independently blue. And I'll show it. I want your love, but I don't want to borrow. To have it today and then give it back tomorrow, 'cause my love is your love. No love for nobody else. My love is your love. No love for nobody else. Just you and you.
It should be noted that not only did Janet Maloney become Janet Maloney Probst, but in April of this year, Janet was voted the first runner-up to the title of Ms. Florida Senior America 2023. May we ask that the love of her life, Bernie by name, to escort Janet Maloney Probst to center stage to be recognized for her accomplishment. Janet and Bernie, if you please. Pretty good stuff. I want you to know that. I'm very impressed with the ladies on this stage. The guys ain't so bad either, though. Beauty, brains, and talent, all of which are being shared with us this evening. Congratulations, Janet. Miguel de Cervantes wrote the epic novel titled Don Quixote in 1605. The song The Impossible Dream, also known as The Quest, was brought to the Broadway stage in 1965 as The Man from La Mancha. Our messenger this evening is Lee Mueller. Lee's biography will reveal that his quest for musical windmills may have surpassed even Don Quixote's, but his musical adventures have been true to the lyrics he will share with us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce Senor Don Quixote Mueller with The Impossible Dream. Lee, if you would please.
Impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this Then one damn man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this than one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star.
Thank you, Lee. It is quite amazing to have been associated with an entertainment community of junior seniors, almost seniors, and people like me who've become seniors in the span of the 20 years that my bride and I have lived here. It has been our pleasure to witness the ever-expanding pool of extraordinary talent that has chosen to make the Villages their hometown. This reality, as demonstrated by the entire cast showcased on this stage this evening, is helping to establish the Villages as the entertainment capital of Central Florida. A benefit that has residents of America's friendliest hometown we are privileged to share and enjoy. Sincerely. O mio babino caro translates to, "Oh my dear Papa." The song comes from a Puccini opera first staged at the I really did spend $5,000 at the dentist this year alone. I should have gone to a psychiatrist. The song comes from a Puccini opera first staged at the Metropolitan Opera House in New York City in 1918. It is a song of desperation and love being sung by a young girl to her father, beseeching him to allow her to marry the man that she loves. Performing tonight for the first time on our Savannah stage is Kathy Hannibal. Kathy is a singer who has experienced near miraculous events in her life. I hope you'll take the time to read her playbill segment. It is quite fascinating and it's exhilarating at the same time. While many of these benefits may be found in the playbills bio, one that may not be as miraculous, but is significant to this production, is that she has been taking voice lessons from our own Mark Steven Schmidt. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Kathy Hannibal and O mio babino caro. Kathy, if you would please.
Oh
There are sidebars to her story that defy sometimes logic and belief, and certainly doctors. At an early age, she was told that she would be dying before too long. She would never sing, and somewhere between prayer, divine intervention, and I guess just good luck, this is what the end result was. So when all else has failed in your life, remember what you heard here tonight, please. Thank you, Kathy, for a lovely presentation. In case you were wondering, that was a picture of your MC and our beautiful daughter on the last screen. This song holds a special level of appreciation for both myself and Nancy the Magnificent, who you will meet shortly, my bride of 61 years, and your stage manager this evening. In 1951, a youthful airman, second class, got off an airplane in Buffalo, New York. It was always cold in Buffalo. Having just returned from a 2-year tour of duty in the island of Okinawa. The first call he made was to the girl who lived 5 houses down the street from his family's Buffalo home to ask her if she might pick him up at the airport. In the interest of time, recognize that at the end of only my first 30 days of leave, prior to reporting to my next duty station in Plattsburgh, my God, I never knew 30 below zero could be that cold, New York. From Okinawa at 100 and 100 humidity to Plattsburgh at 30 below zero. My God in heaven, I think the Air Force was trying to convince me that I did not want to stay in the Air Force. Nancy had informed me that they were engaged after 30 days and that we would be married in November. To say that her father was not enamored with this beautiful Italian daughter, being engaged to a young Polish airman with few prospects and even less money, was not something that got her Italian father's persona all excited. The bottom line being that after much personal groveling and pleading, mine, he did agree to walk this beautiful young daughter down the aisle. As Paul Harvey often said, the rest of the story being that, much to my father-in-law's mental relief, his grandson was born 18 months after his daughter married, and were he still with us today, he would be invited to attend our 62nd wedding anniversary, 7 days from today on the 25th of November. And if I may ask Nancy the Magnificent to do front and center stage to say hello to everybody, I would appreciate it right now. Now, there is a woman who has had perseverance that is above and beyond any expectation for an Italian or a Polish woman, I must say. Well, if you thought that Mr. Weber might have been a one-hit wonder on Broadway, then you have obviously not seen or heard of The Phantom of the Opera. The Phantom opened in England in 1986 and in the USA in 1988, starring Sarah Brightman and Michael Crawford. The play became the longest-running Broadway show in history. While the Broadway production did close on April the 16th of this year, we are fortunate enough to have our own super tenor, often seen wearing his mask as he runs around town, by the name of Mark Steven Schmidt, to bring the Phantom to our stage and to our imaginations this evening. Mark, will you share with us the Phantom's verbal seduction of Christine Daae as he lures her to his lair beneath the Paris Opera House? Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mark Steven Schmidt and Music of the Night.
Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon the defenses, helpless to resist the notes I write. For I compose the music of the night. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light, and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar, and you'll live as you've never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let your dream begin. Let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. Alone can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the night.
The greatest pleasure that I have in putting on these musical variety charity fundraisers is that I have the ability to share with you the majesty and the beauty of the performances that are on those stages. I think we are very, very blessed as a community, and you have to appreciate that every one of the people on this stage is not being paid. They have all volunteered for the Villages for Vets. Thank you, Mark. Michael Crawford should be happy that you were not available to audition for The Phantom when he was. In 1998, the musical collaboration of David Foster, Carol Bayer Sager, Alberto Tesla, and Tony Rios wrote what would become one of the most loved and recognized songs that the world had ever known. That song being The Prayer. Originally recorded as individual solos by Celine Dion in English and Andrea Bocelli in Italian, they created a duet whose sales exceeded their combined solos by millions of copies. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the duet performance of Pinky Dion and Lee Bocelli with The Prayer.
Watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer as we go our way. Us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved.
La luce che tu dai,
Pray we'll find your light,
nel cuore resterà.
Hold it in our heart.
A ricordarci che
when stars go out each night,
l'eterna stella sei nella mia preghiera.
Let this be our prayer.
Quanta fede che
when shadows fill our day,
lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace,
give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia, di speranza. Ognuno dia mano so vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci dai,
we ask that life be kind,
e desiderio che
and watch us from above.
ognuno trovi amor
We hope each soul will find
intorno e dentro sé.
another soul to love.
Let this be our prayer,
Let this be our prayer.
just like every child,
Just like every child
needs to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. E la fede che hai acceso in noi, sento che ci salverà.
close the first half of our show, allow me to introduce 5 talented performers who bring back the memories of some of the happiest days that many of us have ever experienced. They will bring you one of the Platter's biggest hits with Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, a song that became famous for the pride of America with God Bless the USA. Their very name will tell the story of the music they will share with us all. They are called Forever Young, and the song goes like this.
They ask me how I knew my true love was true. Oh, I of course replied, something here inside cannot be denied. They said someday you'll find all who love are blind. Oh, when your heart's on fire, you must realize smoke gets in your eyes.
Smoke gets in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eyes.
So I chaffed them and I gaily laughed to think they would doubt our love
Without my love.
Yet today my love has gone away. I am without my love.
Without my love.
Now laughing friends deride, tears I cannot hide. Oh, so I smile and say, when a lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your eyes.
Smoke gets in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eyes.
This next song we dedicate to all our veterans, to all the brave fighting men and women who have given their lives for our country, to all the brave fighting men and women who are stationed overseas and stateside, all our first responders. Right now we'd like to ask if you're able to stand, please stand and join us with this next song that we're going to do. We're going to take it back to the year 1984, and the song goes like this.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my life, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, and from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
On with the show. Let's have everyone put their hands together for the return of the Evolution Dance Troupe. Evo, the stage is yours.
Cassie's
Now, I want you to look at that. Now, if you wish to become an Evo dancer, that could be you. I have been to, I think, 3 different one of these test programs in the villages runs, charter and whatever, for Alzheimer's testing. And I keep failing the initial test enough that they will let me go in and get tested a little bit more. The last one I had was for I don't know what the hell you call it, they put a scan on my brain. And when they got done, the doctor called me up and he says, Jim, he says, I've got some good news and the bad news. He says, the good news is, he says that you don't have enough plaque on your whatever, so that you will have Alzheimer's in the next 15 years. I says, fantastic. What's the bad news? He said, well, you're not in our program. We don't need you. To people like me who are now at the point where when I do go into the pantry to try and remember what the heck it is I went in there for is a major accomplishment until I walk back out and I get into the kitchen and back into the pantry to get the can of soup. I watch this in total amazement. And you watch every one of these women, and they're all at least 25. And they have each one of them, I don't think anybody missed a beat. They are quite remarkable. So congratulations. I'd like to add a special thanks to Diane Vargas, who is not here anymore with this group, who over the many years with her dance troupe to support the Veterans Organization has been significant and sincerely appreciated. I think that Diane and the Evolution Dance Troupe are something special in our community, and we should all appreciate the fact of how much they do for both the community and entertainment and also for the vets programs that they have supported over many, many years. So thank you. It has been said that a great tenor's voice may be heard in the last row of the balcony in almost any theater he or she has, it would have to be he, there's no she tenors, he has ever performed in without a microphone. Our own super tenor, Mark Steven Schmidt, will perform a song requiring little introduction. It is a song from Puccini's opera Turandot, and the title and the song translates to "Let No One Sleep Tonight." It's actually a really fascinating story. So read about it when you go home. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands and hearts together for Mark Steven Schmidt and Nessun Dorma. Mark, please.
Nessun dorma, nessun dorma. Tu pure, o principessa, nella tua fredda stanza, guardi le stelle che tremano d'amore e di speranza. Ma il mio mistero chiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà. Scioglierà il silenzio che ti fa mia. Nile
May I assume no one is sleeping and that everyone in the top row was able to hear Mark's performance? Yes? Yes. You bet you're ever loving it. I would like everyone to welcome a relative newcomer to our Savannah stage and to our village's entertainment community. Her name is Rebecca Whitman Townley, Becky by name, and you may read about her history as an educator and performer in this evening's playbill. Do take the time to read the playbills when you get back home. Look at the ads for our sponsors. They deserve your attention. But read about the performers. It's quite enlightening. It is surprising to me the history of some of the people on this stage who have in fact grown, prospered, matured, and are allowing themselves to share what they love with all of us so that we might also enjoy it. Rebecca comes with the highest of recommendations by her local voice teacher. Guess who? Mark Stephen Schmidt. Ladies and gentlemen, please extend a warm village's welcome to Rebecca Whitman Townley as she shares a song made famous by Judy Garland in the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz, titled Over the Rainbow. Becky, if you would, please.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly high over the rainbow. Why, then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't
A beautiful voice sung by a beautiful woman singing a beautiful song. While beauty may lie in the eyes of the beholder, it may also lie in the hearts of everyone sharing their talents with our audience this evening. When Doug Skinner, a neighbor and a friend, whose wife is sitting back there, first brought the video of Angel Flight to my attention, I had no understanding or appreciation of the message or the emotion that I was about to experience. The addition of J. Allen 6 as a singing partner added a dimension of reality that is deserving of being shared with those of us attending this veteran benefit program this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Doug Skinner and J. Allen 6 with Angel Flight, something very special.
Andrews Tower, good morning. Angel Flight Bravo 02 ready for takeoff. Angel Flight Bravo 02, you're number 1 for takeoff. Runway 25, get 'em home, boys.
All I ever wanted to do is fly, leave this land, world behind. I took a C-130 out of Fort Worth town. I go up some days, I don't want to come down. I'll fly that plane called the Angel Flight. Come on, brother, you're with me tonight. Between heaven and earth, you're never alone. On the Angel Flight, come on, brother, I'm taking you home. I love my family and I love this land, but tonight this flight's for another man. We do what we do 'cause we heard the call. Some gave a little, but he gave it all. So I fly that plane called the Angel Flight. Come on, brother, you're with me tonight. Between heaven and earth, you're never alone. On the Angel Flight, come on, brother, I'm taking you home. Come on, brother, I'm taking you home.
Good afternoon, Angel Flight Bravo 02, checking in at level 290. We have a hero on board tonight.
The cockpit's quiet and the stars are bright. Feels kinda like church in here tonight. It don't matter where we touch down.
on the angel flight is sacred ground. So fly that plane called the angel flight. There's a hero riding with us tonight. Riding with us tonight. Between heaven and earth, you're never alone. On the angel flight, come on, brother, I'm taking you home. Come on, brother, I'm taking you home. Come on, brother, I'm taking you home. Come on, brother, I'm taking you home.
Carson Tower, good afternoon. Angel Flight Bravo 02, gear down 5 miles. Angel Flight Bravo 02, you are number 1 for landing. Welcome home.
God bless our veterans. Thank you so much.
I'm one of the blessed children, if you will. I was in between Korea and Nam. I don't know whether that was divine intervention, blind-ass luck, or whatever it was. But when I see that film, I think it ought to be compulsory for any college or any high school accepting federal funds to see what the name of God has been happening to protect their butts while they're in there rioting. There are very few presentations that can provide a clearer definition of what war truly represents than the image of the C-130 returning those who have given the maximum sacrifice, now being returned to their families, their home, and their country. They have been given their lives to protect us. God bless them, everyone. Someday I'll tell you a story about when I fell out of a C-130 when I was guarding it because I was military police in Okinawa. That's a story for another show. The return to our stage of Lee Miller and Pinky Bigley is another step back in time that began in 1995 when Andre Bocelli recorded the song Canti Partiro in Italian. A year later, he joined with Sarah Brightman to record the English version of the song titled Time to Say Goodbye. Return with us for another look back in time to listen to what became one of the most recognized and loved songs of all time. Here are Lee and Pinky, aka Andre and Sarah, with Time to Say Goodbye. Please.
I sit and dream, and when I dream, the words are missing. Yes, I know that in a room of light that all the lights are missing. But I don't see you with me, Close up the windows, bring the sun to my room. Through the door you've opened, close inside of me, the light you see that you met in the darkness. Time to say goodbye. Our arms are never far, and I have to find them alone. Without true light of my own, with you I will go on ships overseas that I now know. No, they don't exist anymore. It's time to say goodbye.
Quando sei lontana sogno l'orizzonte, mancan le parole E io sì lo so che sei con me, tu mia luna, tu sei qui con me. Mio sole, tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Time to say goodbye. Pare sì che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te. Adesso sì li vivrò con te. Partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più. Con te io li rivivrò, con te partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più. Con te io li rivivrò, con te partirò.
There are songs that will live forever, and there are performers whose talents may also live forever. Lee Mueller and Pinky Bigley are two such wonderful talents and performers, are they not? Yes. As the countdown to our final 4 songs begin, Janet Maloney will bring you the first of 4 songs that I hope will have you wishing that the show would never end. Sometimes, Summertime is a 1935 aria composed by George Gershwin for the opera titled Porgy and Bess. It has been described as one of the finest songs that Mr. Gershwin ever wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, here to share one of Mr. Gershwin's best with us this evening is one of the Village's best, Miss Janet Maloney Probst, with Summertime. Janet, if you will, please.
Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You're gonna spread your wings and take to the sky, take to the sky. But until that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mommy standing by. Summertime, it's a time. I'm talking about summertime. When the living, summer living, the living is so fine. Fish are jumping and your cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, he's rich. Your daddy's so damn rich. And your mama, hot mama, your mama's so good looking, so hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know, I don't think of this song like hush, little baby. I think of a person who's got fish a jumping, and a mama who's gorgeous, and a dad who's got money. So you know what, honey? Hush your crying, baby. Woo, that's me. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high, high. Your daddy's rich, and your mama's so good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
When you combine a beautiful song with a beautiful performance, the results are pure enjoyment. Thank you, Janet. It is time to put your dancing shoes on as we ask Forever Young to once more bring back the songs of our youth. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Black, Jay and the Americans, is waiting somewhere in heaven to hear one of the songs that made him famous called Cara Mia Mine, one of my favorites. While the Duprees are wearing their heavenly wings, waiting to hear Have You Heard? And the song goes like this.
Cara mia, why must we say goodbye each time we part? My heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. Cara mia fair, I'll be your love till the end of time. Cara mia mine, cara mia mine, cara mia mine, cara mia mine. Cara mia, why must we say goodbye each time we part? My heart wants to die. Darling, hear my prayer. Cara mia fair, I'll be your love till the end of Cara mia mine, cara mia mine, cara mia mine, cara mia mine. Each time we part, my heart wants to die. Die, darling, hear my prayer. Cara mia fair, I'll be your love till the end of
take you back to Jersey City, New Jersey. The year is 1963, and the song goes like this.
Have you heard who's kissing her now? Do you think she's blue? Did she say we're through? Has she found someone new? Have you seen the way she looks now? Does she act the same when she hears my name? Does she say who's to blame? My arms are empty, my nights are long and lonely. I miss her so, miss her so. Each new tomorrow can only bring me sorrow. I love her so. Have you heard of their wedding day? Rumors come and go. Still I'd like to know if it's true. Won't you tell me? Have you heard? Have you heard of their wedding day? Rumors come and go. Still I'd like to know if it's true. Won't you tell me? Have you heard?
There is a reason that the rehearsals for Forever Young are always a sellout. Well, it might be because they are free. The real reason is that they make us feel young again and bring back the memories of simpler and happier times. They are, in fact, the best. With only 2 songs to go to our final curtain, allow me to bring you an Italian song which was brought to America in 1961, a song recorded by Al Martino, Jerry Vale, and the woman whose popularity made the song we all know today, Miss Connie Francis. Gentle people, here is the woman whose stage presence Miss Francis may well have envied, our own Miss Pinky Bigley with Al Di La. Pinky, if you please.
Del bene più prezioso ci sei tu. Al di là del sogno più ambizio ci sei tu. Al di là delle cose più belle, al di là delle stelle. soltanto per me. All the love means you are far above me, very far. Every star will light the way above me to where you are. Just to measure your worth, I'd move heaven and earth to be near you. You're my life, you're my love, you're my all belong. La 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 la.
A song that is almost as beautiful as the lady who sang it. Fantastic job, as always. Our final song of the evening was sung by the character Jean Valjean in the Broadway musical that is known and loved throughout the world, titled Les Miserables. The song is a plea to God to preserve the life of another. It is a song that has become a personal prayer for loved ones who have or are serving wherever they might be. Here to present our final musical offering for the evening is Mark Steven Schmidt with Bring Him Home. Mark, take us home, please.
God on high, hear my prayer. In my need, you have always been there. He is young. Afraid, let him rest, heaven blessed. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He's like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly on and on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Steven Schmidt. Yes. Villages for Veterans hope that you have enjoyed our show and ask for your continuing support in recognition of our Help Us, Help You, Help Vets program. And you have been a wonderful audience, and I have but one final request and one announcement to make. Please take a souvenir on the 50-50 table out in the lobby, home with you, as a remembrance of this show. And most importantly, do not leave until we have our cast come out, and they're going to take their final bow. They will then exit stage right and left and come up the center aisle to beat you to the lobby before you get to the bathroom. So give them that opportunity. If I can have some lights and some music, I will introduce our cast. Lane Bodie, Susie Bradley, and Jill Kane. Bethy Charles, Kathy Chesley Williams, and Marianne Daly. Go ahead, stop, take a bow, I don't mind. Amy DeSincere, Paula Fuhr, Ying He. Stop and take a bow, there you go. ZZ McKinnon, Sue Prince, and Sue Schuler. Bonnie Stauffer, Bonnie Stein, Wendy Stephens, Rosie Theis, and Diane Zugnoni. Buddha, Donna Francis, Ron Vieira, Connie Lasser, and Tim Francis. J. Allen Six, Janet Maloney, and Doug Skinner. Kathy Hannibal, Mark Steven Schmidt, Dr. Linda Succi, and Rebecca Townley. Lee Mueller and Pinky Bigley. And last but not least, Bernie the Probst, Nancy the Magnificent Zurek, and your host for the evening, me, Jim Zurek.